Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Antonio Pineda. I'm a student here at JTech, and today we are going to be going over how to diagnose a cranked nose light. First off, what you want to do, though, is verify the customer's complaint. So, intern, I've getting the file started. I'll show you real quick. Customer complaint verified. Basically, a cranked nose start means that the engine is not getting something sufficiently, like let's say it's not getting a good spark, it's not getting a good air intake, it's not, it might be a loose connection, something, but that's what we're here for. We're going to diagnose it and we'll go from there. And one more issue could be the fact that you're not getting fuel. Alright, so now to diagnose. First thing I would do is I would I would turn the car on to see if I hear the fuel pump. Alright, I don't hear anything. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn that off and try one more time and see if we hear anything. Nothing. Alright, so after that, the second thing I did was hook up a scan tool. Alright, now we're going to turn the key to the on position. Alright, and we're going to go to our scan tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the fuel pump, or we'll see if it'll turn on with the scan tool. Alright, so come over here, that, perform, yes. Alright, and let's go ahead and turn it on. And as you can see, there is nothing going on. So we're going to go into further diagnosis. Alright, so now that we tested to see if you could hear the fuel pump and it wasn't going on, and then the next thing we did was we put the scan tool. So now what I would do at this point is I would listen for an injector tick to see if there's any type of spark going through, or if you can hear the injectors going or turning on. And then after that, I would do one more thing, which is called the wiggle test. Basically, the wiggle test is when you go around seeing if there's any loose connections or anything, maybe something that's not supposed to be unplugged. All right. Now, one more thing I would do to eliminate fuel and spark is I would come over here to the air box and I would spray starter fluid in it as someone's cranking it over. So I'm going to have my assistant spray starter fluid in it, and I'm going to have my other assistant crank over the car. All right, go ahead and crank it over. All right, you see that it started, so that tells us that there's spark and air. Now we narrowed it down to a fuel issue. All right, so because we sprayed the starter fluid in the air intake box and the engine turned over and started, that leads me to believe, like I said, there's a fuel issue. So the cause could potentially be the fact that the fuel pump isn't turning on. So we'll go from there, meaning that the vehicle's not getting fuel. So at this point, now that we verified that you're getting spark and air, what I did was I came to this box right here and I checked the relays. Alright, and I already made sure that this was the fuel pump relay right here. As you can see, it's fairly loose. And this is another relay, which is no good. That one's tight, that one's tight, this one's loose. So, found out that it's not getting a good connection. So, at this point, what we would do is we would replace it. We would replace the connection. The relay itself is good, and we've actually tested that. So that's pretty much the correction we would do to fix this issue. Alright, thank you for watching.